see how it goes. Yes, sir, we are live. Let's go. Hello, guys. What's up? Here is the commentator. Commentator is silent. Start. Hey, commentator. Hey, commentator. Where are you? This is after that. Why are you silent?
Is muted.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Sudhir
Why are you
Satrada.
muted?
Why are you not? Why are you? Why are you so silent? Could you please speak up? Sudhir Satrada. To you. Final call for Sudhir Satrada.
Cannot hear him.
Final
He's
call for
muted.
Sudhir Satrada. Final call for Sudhir Satrada.
Sorry, gentlemen. That was my obligation to talk with my manufacturer, my dad. He called me, so I had to talk to him. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for this amazing stream, we have Mr. Bimal to oppose Mr. Khatri on this a very interesting game of chess. And as a guest, we have Mr. Saurav Khatri. We welcome Mr. Khatri as well as Raj Bhandari. Welcome, guys.
Yes.
So Bimal will be the opponent. Uh, Mr. Bimal,
Pasta cheese 1.
it
Pasta
is
cheese 1.
PASTACH. That
There you
is
go.
the one. That is the
That
one. Yes,
Pokeball over
the
there.
Pokemon one. Okay, Mr. Khatri will be challenging Mr. Bimal and vice versa. We hope we have an amazing game. And so both are fine. Mr. Bimal, in which
Yes,
are you most comfortable
it's
with?
either fine for me.
Okay, we will have best of five, I guess. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this game would be best of five. No problem. Wait a minute. I will be back in a moment.
Yes, I know I'm pretty clever in it. And die. Oh my god, why like this?
Sorry, I missed the initials of the game. Mr. Khatri, can you narrate me what's happening in this game? Okay, that is the greatness of highness, Mr. Bimal. Oh my god, that is the check that Mr. Bimal gives to Mr. Khatri. Will Khatri have a perpetual here? I guess so, because Khatri can't abstain from that check easily. Oh my god. Oh my god, the series of perpetual here. That's just, oh my god.
Oh,
I'm literally flabbergasted with that initial moves in this game. Oh my god, Mr. Bimal. Mr. Khatri was totally outplayed in that particular game.
indeed.
It is best of five, so Bimal gets the first point.
Hmm. I'm a bit confused right now.
Bimal is taking his time. Khatri has already moved his, already booked his move. That is the e4, knight to e4. Will Mr. Bimal be down to pawn exchange in the earliest of this game? No, he won't be. He goes for a pawn structure. He wants a proper. He wants a positional gameplay in this very game. Khatri is anticipating to kick out the bishop on b4, but he is a bit confused whether he should go all in for the kick out or he should wait for a bit. For now, the knight on d2 is under pin to the king, but Khatri doesn't seem to bother with that. Mr. Khatri, after the first loss, are you mentally traumatized? You know, people people get some hurtful experiences and call it as satisfying or so. I'm not talking about this.
This is quite tricky, isn't it? I
Bimal is
maybe I shouldn't have
expressing his
moved it a little bit.
Bimal is expressing his surprising reactions that
Ah,
he found
what
that
do I
the
even
position is very
do?
bit tricky. He isn't finding the proper moves here. He is trying to calculate every position, every permutation and combination. Both of the players haven't developed all of their pieces yet. Will this be moment a, a thing to us a thing to look behind and develop positionally? He is anticipating that the bishop on b4 will come forward, but not for now. The pawn has stepped ahead and moved. Mr. Khatri's king here has been kicked away. It must move to a proper square. If Khatri goes for a queen exchange there, he will give away a free space to the rook. Will that be an ideal thing to do, Mr. Khatri? Mr. Khatri, Mr. Khatri has shown interest. Oh my God! The bishop knight exchange wouldn't help this position because Bimal has been attacked. Bimal's rook has been attacked, and I don't think Bimal's rook has any proper squares here because he will be immediately kicked after he moves to h4, I think. Can Bimal find the best squares for his rook? That is the million-dollar question for now. Okay, for now, Bimal found a safe and sweet square for his rook. But for how long can he sustain in that very risky, I must say, a risky area? Mr. Bimal, what is your thought process in this position?
I am really lacking behind in this position.
Both Bimal has really lacked in terms of positional development because he hasn't moved his bishop, the light square bishop yet. The knights, both of the knights have been inactive so far. So I think the queen exchange for bishop uh, for Bimal hasn't been an ideal decision that he made. Will 3 be down for a knight exchange? For now, an exchange seems fairly beneficial to Mr. Khatri because he is doing good in terms of uh, positional development, and also he has 2 points more. And now Khatri has gained the rook for nothing. Oh my god, Bimal slipped away in this game. Will Bimal consider resigning here? That is the another $1 million question for now, but ladies and gentlemen, that is the reality of this game. Now Khatri must castle here to abstain from any threats on central positions. The king must move to corners of the board. We are almost towards the end of this game, but still, Mr. Khatri hasn't moved his king, Mr. Bimal hasn't moved his king. Castling has been a far cry for both of the teams. Mr. Bimal's knight on G8 has been really inactive, but so far it is influential somehow because it is controlling the squares of f6 and h6, where just the bishop might have just jumped. Khatri is considering to castle after 69 days of playing. Oh no, he does castle and immediately attacks the pawn on f7. However, the pawn on f7 is fairly protected, but not for now, ladies and gentlemen. He can attack the pawn, he can munch on the pawn, and no one will question why he did so. Now Khatri is eye having an eye towards, can Khatri move his way towards glory? Of course, Khatri is daydreaming about his moves. Now, Khatri must go for a rook exchange here to have some more advantage in this very position because he will queen now. Oh my god, now Khatri can munch on the knight. The pasta cheese. The pasta cheese is missing proper
Yeah, I
fermentation.
might consider resigning at this position now. Yeah, I guess I'll resign. Actually, yeah, good game, good game.
The best move in this very position for Mr. Pasta Cheese was to resign, and he did so. So he is pretty good at finding best moves.
King's Gambit.
This often ends in a draw, so we have to see this. Will Khatri consider kicking out the bishop, locking in the position for bishop? Not for now. Khatri is letting the bishop have some air on h4 square. Khatri, please stop mourning. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the queen has been taken out. The queen comes to attack now. Okay, Khatri couldn't stop the night invasion into his territory. Pasta Cheese has been marching ahead with all of his pieces. Just Bishop is an exception, but he is marching ahead with all of his pieces, having an eye towards the central square with the bishop, the knight, the pawn, the king, the queen. What we can prominently witness in this very position is both of the players aren't considering castling. I cannot explain why, because the castling is a good choice, I think. Mr. Beamer, why aren't you castling?
I'm not castling as I do not want to castle on the open side. That's my queen side, by the way.
He Bimal
Sure.
just expressed his thought process. We are grateful for that. A piece of advice to all of our fellow players that castling towards the open position, the queen side, Bimal didn't find that pretty advantageous to him. So we can appreciate him sharing that. Meanwhile, Mr. Khatri has been enjoying uh, Bishop exchange. Wow. Now Khatri is trying to create his way towards the king, but the square of e4 has been well protected by the knight on c3. Okay, another knight exchange is what we see. Now Khatri must be aware of the fact that he has two double pawns. The isolated pawn on e4 can be a weakness, but Khatri is anticipating to coordinate the pawn and the queen and give a check. Khatri, you are a bit of uh, noisy. Audible blur is what we can express it as. Now Khatri goes for a perpetual, I guess. Okay, not for now, but Khatri can munch on the pawn, and will Khatri be down for a queen exchange? After a horrible loss on first game, Khatri has come back stronger, bounced back stronger. Will Khatri be down for a queen exchange? I don't think so. Khatri is trying to give perpetuals here, perhaps ending it in a draw. But would that be an ideal thing to do here? That is another question. Okay, draw is offered by Mr. Khatri, sorry, Mr. Bimal, but
What? Why did you draw? Your voice is like really low, by the way.
problem, Mr. Elo, only kids, only kids care about Elo.
All right. Let's. Okay, it's cool now, I guess.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
All for
after
one more
third
card.
game, the result is both of the players are on equal points here, 1.5, 1.5. Both of the team has equal 1.5 and 1.5. And other two games would be the decider one here. Khatri is speaking as if he is mourning, but we don't care. No B4, D4 business for the night for now. A thing that has worked for Mr. Khatri, a tactic, is exchanging every pieces. Mr. Khatri is anticipating to exchange his queen here, but I don't think Bimal is down for a queen exchange in the earliest of the game. Shikaru. What? Mozzarella cheese? Everyone greets you. Pasta cheese. Pasta cheese hasn't been so tasty for Mr. Khatri till now. Also, pasta cheese hasn't been able to melt down Sudeep Khatri yet. Okay. Once in a blue moon, Mr. Bimal castles as well. Now, Mr. Khatri perhaps has found a fork here. Is it abstainable? I don't think so. After the pawn exchange, Mr. Khatri will have to give away his queen. Sorry, not give away. Can, okay, a terrible pause, a terrible screen freeze is what we experience, but okay, that is fine. Now, Khatri consequently, subsequently, afterwards, continuously attacks the rook as well. The counter attack on the rook was completed by Pastor T. You can actually just let him win. Moving to b3 was a terrible idea because after the bishop attack the queen can take bishop. Oh my god, now Bimal will sport amazing discovery attack when the bishop on c8 moves to e6. Mr. Khatri will have a trouble. His bishop on a8 will be taken. Okay, he has some backup plans on his mind. We thought it was empty, but it is not. For now, a bishop exchange is what we witness. Bishop exchange followed by a check. Khatri is not considering the knight on g3 as a threat. He doesn't seem to bother about that. Khatri, are you not intimidated by the present? Oh,
Haha, that was you missed that spot.
Mr. Bimal doesn't miss with black piece.
Is
Okay,
this the final game?
this this is the decider one. If Bimal can withheld, can control his dominance over Mr. Khatri, or Mr. Khatri will uh, redeem his glory. Mr. Khatri, can you refresh your screen once? Not the not the Discord screen, the browser. Browser, can you refresh it once? That is now the eco base ECO database will be loading. We will know what kind of gameplay that was. Earlier, it was just saying starting position. We completely don't entertain uh, such starting positions. The game started off d4, responded back with c6, c4, d5, f3, g4, s3, s5, c3, e6, f4, d6, and now it is e3. It is the e3 business. Mr. Bimal, what is going through your mind? Will you, what tactic do you have?
Actually, I am unable to think of anything good right now.
Okay, from his response, what we can presume is he is playing an intuitive gameplay here. He is trying to cover up his anxious anxiety. Um, he's trying to encapsulate his all of his nervousness into tung 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 tung. But that won't work, Mr. Khatri. In the game of chess, you must play powerful mind mind game. Oh, if that makes sense, that's great. If that doesn't make sense, I don't care. Mr. Bimal is trying to invade into Khatri's territory, but Khatri doesn't seem to bother with that knight. He doesn't care which piece of Mr. White comes ahead. Khatri has pretty much developed a fortress on DEC file. But for now, he has managed to get an open file on E file. Okay, knight exchange is what we see. The bishop has been out of the game. One knight has been out of the game. Now, will we be able to witness a rook end game here? I think yes, because Mr. Khatri will be down for another exchange, I think. Mr. Bimal is trying to create some open files, open space. Now he is marching with his pawn on B and A5. My God, it is nothing but brain rot music that Khatri is playing on back of his mouth. Now Khatri is anticipating to go all in for a night exchange and push this game towards a written game. Khatri, please stop your he's trying to create a musical note. This is the end. The knight, the knight can move. Yes, the knight does. Both of the players developed in this position, but Khatri seems to have an upper hand because of more mobility of the queen. Nothing's new, nothing's new. This game has come to a boring, a slow moving mid game. What is Mr. Hipper trying to do? I don't probably get that. Neither Khatri gets that. Khatri can easily take the pawn on a5. Before that, he did the rook exchange business. Oh my god, now Khatri missed that and it is a check. It is a checkmate, ladies and gentlemen. Khatri missed that. Mr. Bimal is winning this. Oh, Mr. Bimal also missed that.
Did I miss?
But
That's
Bimal,
what is safe by queen.
okay, okay, I got it, I got it. Now Bimal has sacrificed his rook. We don't know why. Of course, we don't know why. Do we know? No, we don't. Now I
Oh
think
my god! Like, I can't understand what you're trying to do. Do your move! Do your move! Why?
Khatri will of course Khatri will of course take the sacrifice because he doesn't know anything. And we don't know what Bimal will move forward.
Yes, yes, we don't indeed.
Will Khatri give a check here?
I guess it's a good game. Oh, fuck, I forgot that could be it too.
That was a lame sacrifice. We don't know why he sacrificed his rook, or it was just a mouse slip.
I didn't calculate that. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I think I know what to do now.
Mr. Bimal is trying to calculate all of the possibilities in this very position of the game, but he isn't able to do so. And for now, he attacks the rook, and he has attack on the queen. Will Mr. Khatri be down for an exchange? I don't think so. Mr. Bimal is Oh my God. Mr. Bimal is calculating three moves ahead.
I'm running out of time, I guess. I am indeed.
Mr. Bimal is taking his time, calculating perhaps a move more.
Guess I'll just exchange it right now.
Okay, that is the rook endgame as I expected, as I predicted. Perhaps this might end in a draw. If this ends in a draw, Mr. Bimal will win this, Khatri must manage to get a win, and Mr. Bimal can have a simple draw.
Mm.
Both of the players seems fairly serious in this very position. They are taking their time. Pasta Cheese hasn't been able to what I don't know what he hasn't been able to. He has been able to win. He has been able to sacrifice his piece, but Qadri didn't accepted that. Now the pawns must march ahead. Okay, Khatri. Perhaps now Khatri will lose his other pawn as well. Okay, not for now. Mr. Bimal is further calculating his gameplay, and he found that X-Scene was the best option for now. Now Mr. Bimal will end this in a draw, perhaps. Nothing's new, nothing's new.
Nothing's new.
Khatri is a bit surprised with that move, and he is calculating two or three moves of every possible uh, permutations here. The the d6 business, the f7 doesn't seem plausible. Mr. Khatri goes to d6, and now if the pawn marches ahead, it is all out for Mr. Khatri. Okay, not for now. Bimal has some other plans rolling around in his mind. Nothing's new, nothing's new. Okay, this is fairly a draw. I don't know if they have other plans here, if they want to forcefully play in this game, but this is more or less a draw. Okay, Khatri has rejected the offer of draw.
Oh my god, I fuck up.
Khatri wants to win this on time, I guess. Khatri can win this on time, but due to insufficient material, I think it would be a draw. It was the slab defense, modern line, gameplay, and in this end game, it is pretty much straightforward that Khatri's pawn will march ahead towards the way of glory, but it would be deflected with the king guarding his territory. Mr. Bimal has less than 35 seconds remaining. Still, he is trying hard. Khatri can manage to win this game to end the series in a draw, but Khatri has no chance of winning this series. Mr. Bimal would be more than happy to end this game in a draw. Now Khatri wants to lock the position of king. That way he might stumble upon a stalemate. Okay, Mr. Bimal has missed it. He had choked, and now